Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Nicole Elise here. Today we are going to be doing a video on this makeup look right here. I've just been really inspired by this like cozy feeling. It's actually getting cooler here in Southern California, which is really nice. So I thought today would be a great day to kind of, walk you guys through this look that I decided to do for you. And it's kind of like my go-to filming look also. I usually do like some sort of like brown, natural looking smoky eye, and that's kind of what I did today. So hopefully you guys like this. If you guys are interested in seeing how to get this look, then keep watching. This is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Moisturizer. I've been really loving this for the dryness that I've been having lately. So next we're going to go in with a primer. This is the Smashbox Primerizer. This is one of my favorite primers right now. It's a moisturizer and primer in one. And I just love it because it really helps my makeup stay. And it's really moisturizing, which I love because my face is just really dry, and not even my face, my whole body is just really dry over the winter. And yeah, so I love that stuff. It's really, really, really great. Next thing I'm going to do is go in with the Becca Backlighting Primer Filter. I busted this out just recently and I've been loving it. It's an old school primer. I feel like I've been using it for years, but I just love the way it looks underneath my foundation. I think it looks really good. So it just gives you this nice glow, like lit from within. So this is the Perfect Makeup Everlasting Wear Pore Refining Effect with Sunscreen Dior Foundation. I'm really excited to try this. I got mine in the shade 041 Ochre. And I was kind of in between shades. I wasn't really sure exactly what shade it was going to be, but this one seemed like the best bet, at least in the store. I realized that the undertone seemed to fit better with this one. So I'm excited to try this. I've been wanting to give it a go. Ooh, I like the consistency. So as you can see, it's starting to run a little, but it's not just like running down my hand. It's just a slow, like gradual fall. Take it on my beauty blender and start blending it in. Oh, wow. Oh, it has a scent to it, a very nice, pleasant smell. I have this pimple happening down here and it's driving me crazy. So I can see like my freckles through this foundation, which is nice because it's not like a super full coverage. Like I have this one sitting right here, which is the Hourglass stick foundation, and this guy is super full coverage when you use it. So that's pretty for like, evening wear, or if you're going for something more full coverage. I would say go for that one, but this one obviously seems to be, if you guys can see it going on my skin right now, it is a little light. The undertone of the other two foundations I was looking at, shades, sorry, were just too orange. Like they would have made me look really odd. I always have a struggle finding the right shade, guys. It drives me crazy. Like if you were to compare like a luminous foundation to a matte foundation, this would pull more matte, but it's kind of in between. I would say it's more of a satin because you can still see a little bit of like a healthy glow going on, but it's definitely not like super, super matte. I think I'm just gonna use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And I'm just gonna apply this. This is like my favorite concealer of all time, I have to say. I do like the Tarte Shape Tape, but that is much fuller coverage concealer, and it is more matte. This one is very radiant. And just put it right underneath my eyes. So next I am going to be using the Soleil Tan de Chanel. I don't know if they still make this. I'm pretty sure they do, but this is like the coolest bronzing product ever, and I feel like I've forgotten about it. I'm so glad I pulled it back out. It smells so good. I feel like Chanel makeup and Chanel like skincare smells incredible, so I'm gonna use this. I love this stuff. It's not like a creamy bronzer. It's really like It's super soft. It goes on as a cream, but it goes to a powder when it sets and goes on your face. It's just really interesting, but I love this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and use a synthetic brush. This is not like a universal shade. Like I definitely can only use this during one season of the year, and that's when I'm the palest. This is really pretty. It's very subtle too, which I love. It dries to a soft powder finish. I'm going to use the Milani Baked Bronzer. I've been really liking this just to kind of warm up the skin. It has like a marbling of gold shimmer, and it's just a really pretty sheen when you put it on your face. So if you haven't tried this, I would highly recommend you trying this, and I'm going to use the Morphe R2. This is one of my favorite bronzing brushes. Any products that have a little bit more of a glowy tinge, or just a little bit of like a glowy effect like it does now, I like to use those when I use products. Satin or matte finish. I don't really like everything to be matte, so yeah. Okay, next. I'm actually going to use this Milani blush. I've been really loving the Copper Tone MAC blush, but I've just been using that way too much, so I just need to stop. So I'm going to use this one. This is in Rose d'Oro, but I will use... And these are really pigmented blushes. I do really love Milani's face products. The fact that their drugstore is even better. It is very pigmented, so you do have to go in with a little bit of a lighter hand. I'm going to go back in with that bronzer blush and just kind of blend this all out. Sorry guys, I had to do my brows off camera because otherwise I would have just been a mess. But I just used my staple products, my Brow Wiz, my brow definer, and also the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. This is my favorite brow gel because it makes my eyebrows look a little bit more like fuzzy and piecey and all that good stuff. So I've been really liking having this just on hand. This is the Hard Candy Matte Eyeshadow Pro Palette. It basically has all matte colors. It has these brushes, which I don't use, so I don't know why those are still in there. I love these just to have as a staple. I think there's some really nice shades in here. It's not my favorite palette, but I have been liking it just because it has anything matte, so I like using them for transition shades and like all over the lid colors. So I'm going to start off by using this middle shade right here. I think this is a really nice shade to kind of cancel out anything. And I just use my MAC 227. Then going in with a transition shade, I'm going to take this middle shade right up here and putting it on a blending brush. This is the M573, one of my favorite blending brushes, and just use this on all over the lid. My brushes need to be cleaned so badly. Next, I'm going to take the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I really love this. I haven't used this in a while either, but it used to be one of my favorite palettes. You know, I try all sorts of stuff, so I like to go back to some of the things, and it smells amazing. Just this brown shade, and I'm going to use this on the outer third. Okay, I just went ahead and added some extra powder for underneath here because I decided I'm going to go in with the Infallible Amber Rush shade. And I'm pretty sure they have a bunch of these still at the, I was going to say grocery store, but at like the drugstore. They have all sorts of shades. These used to be one of my favorite, like highly pigmented colors, and so we're going to go back in with them today. Before I apply my Infallible eyeshadow, I wanted to go in with the Bellini shade. With this Summer Yum shade. I think that's one of like the prettiest shades in here. And I'm going to really work in the outer corner. Really blend this in with the shimmer shade just so that it doesn't like abruptly end You want to kind of diffuse the color. All right, I'm going to wipe this off. I'm going to take the Airbrush Flawless Finish medium 2 shade. This is a Charlotte Tilbury powder, a really gorgeous powder. Give you a very airbrush looking finish to your face. So I love that about this product. I'm going to use the color right here. This is the Peaches and Cream shade. I'm going to take the X-Lash Eyelash Enhancer. I've been using this nice serum. I just like to put it on my eyelashes before I put on any like falsies or mascara. And all I do is just kind of put it all over my lashes at the top. And it really has been helping my lashes grow out. At least I think so. I remember growing up and thinking that like stuff like Latisse and all those kind of like eyelash enhancers wouldn't work. I've been using this for a couple of months now, but I haven't been noticing anything super drastic. I just have noticed that it sort of makes my lashes a little bit longer, not like fuller, but longer, which I like. So yeah, that's good. I just let that sit for a couple seconds and then I go ahead and curl and put my mascara on. So all I'm gonna use, I'm gonna fast forward through this because self-explanatory. I'm going to take this and the Telescopic Carbon Black, and then after that I'm probably going to go in with some lashes. Oh no, you guys, I'm like getting really worried now. I feel like my foundation or something needs to change, whether it's like my moisturizer or something, because you guys, I am getting like the worst lines on my forehead and it's starting to really freak me out. So I'm going to take this shade Puree and Summer Yum. I always want to say Sugar Yum. Just mix those together and then I'm just going to blend it out underneath my eyes. I think. Okay, so lashes are on. If you guys didn't catch it, I did just use the Christina WSP. These are like the wispies, but I got them off Amazon for like pack of 12. It was awesome. So definitely try those out if you guys are looking for some lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on my bottom lashes. I just feel now that my makeup is on, I can kind of add a little bit more to my face. Maui Nights bronzer. This is really pretty. This would be gorgeous on any of you with deeper skin tones. For highlight, I think I'm gonna use, nope, that's a bronzer. This is really pretty. I've been using this a lot. I've just kind of had it here. It's really old. They discontinued it, but it's nothing like amazing. There's definitely like way other highlights out there that are great, but I've been using this because I just want to go back into some of my older makeup because you never know. This is the Chocolate NYX liner and I love this liner. Just line my lips first. And then I'm going to go in with this guy. This is the Smashbox Stepping Out Always On Liquid Lipstick by Smashbox. I just said that. Last, I'm going to take a setting spray. I'm going to use the Volition Oil Control Mattifying Mist. So that is it, guys. So that is it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any video suggestions, even if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, definitely do so also. But in the meantime, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.